Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shade 45.
Wake your punk ass up. That crust out y'all.
Sway in the morning, Shade 45.
Yeah.
Home of the MC. You walk in here, ladies and gentlemen, when you come into the Shade 45 studio, there's literally only one picture on the wall. It's one picture of the wall. That's symbolic of greatness when it comes to technique, skill, and this art of rap. First picture you see is one of the great ones, pointing his finger at you like, you better not fuck up and be whack on my station. It's the one and only Eminem. And because of that, when people come up here, they come with a certain expectation. They know when you come up on this show, you're going to have to bring that authenticity. You're going to have to bring that style, that realness. It's great when you have legacy. Our next guest, probably easily one of the most well-known, well-recognized so-called battle MCs in the world. There's no continent he can't step on where they love hip-hop, where they haven't at least heard of him, or they witness his battles on YouTube, or just follow him on social media. He's been putting it down for a long time. I met him somewhere on Melrose maybe one time. We were shopping in some shop. I was just randomly looking for, I don't know what I was looking for. T-shirt. I believe he had a skateboard in his hand that day. Did you? He had a skateboard in his hand that day and came up to me and started talking. I was like, man, I know this dude. Fast forward years later, man, he's here on the show today, the one and only Daylyt.
Yes, sir.
Daylyt, what up, man?
Yes, sir. I'm chilling.
How you been, bro?
Blessed. Real blessed.
Man, I remember you were talking to me that day. How big is your family?
They very big. It's a family of 15.
Yeah.
Wow.
15 brothers and sisters. Very big family.
Very big family. Born and raised in L.A.?
Yes, sir.
What, you can't hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, help him out. Yeah. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
No.
Use these. Just switch them up. Them shit. So, we're going to switch up the headphones for Daylyt. You might want to spit that gum out too, man, so it won't interfere with the... There we go. Yeah, damn. You didn't have to put the gum in your pocket.
I'm different.
Saving it for later.
Say that for later.
Yeah, okay, all right. That's a 15. Okay, South Central. Where y'all grow up?
I grew up in Watts, California. I'm originally from Cairo, Egypt. I moved to Watts, California when I was 4 years old. And pretty much that's where I was born at.
You got a brother that's in the business?
Yes, sir.
That's what's his name?
His name Nut.
Nut, right? And we would talk. I feel like we would talk about Nut at that time too, that day. Yeah. And then we met, and I was like, "Yo, that dude is different. You on a different frequency."
Oh yeah.
Yeah. At that time, were you in the battle rap scene?
No, I wasn't then. I was still like trying to find my lane in music. That's kind of when music was like making this transition from like the hip hop era to like the down south was kind of creeping. So I was like, determining like, do I still be a rapper? Do I make Jingle Bell hit? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was in that era, like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah. Did you like that era?
At the time I didn't. But diversity is always good. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm a big Nelly fan. I'm a very big Nelly fan. And as much as I was a Nas fan, Underlay Mami, was like, it was
a joint.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was my joint. So, it was dope.
Yeah.
It was dope. But, at the end of the day, like, I always told myself, like, I'm a rapper. Like, you know what I mean? I'm an actual rapper. So I never really got with the movement. I just set out and let hip hop play its course.
How far did you go in the skate scene?
I went pretty far with skating. The only problem with skating, I believe, my neighborhood had a large influence and a large impact on how far I went with skating. For example, I grew up in Watts, and skating in Watts is like illegal.
Okay.
Like I don't mean from the police standpoint. I mean from like the hood standpoint.
The
hood standpoint. Nigga, you can't skateboard cause that ain't what we do.
Yeah.
Like, it's like surfing. Like, nigga, you can't surf. Like, nigga, hood niggas don't surf.
Yeah.
So, I had to skateboard on the low. That's why, nigga, I'm from Watts, and where I seen you at. Nigga, I'm way out the hood.
Yeah, you were.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, I had to sneak out. I had to sneak out the hood, like, just to go skate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that was the only way to clear my head. Like, I never really used skating for the purposes of like really being good. It was more so like I just need an outlet to clear my head.
But how far did you go?
I went pretty far though. Like, you know what I mean, as far as like almost getting sponsored and all that stuff. Like, I'm pretty good with skating.
How'd you get put onto it?
To be honest, I had a homeboy. One of my homeboys named Kevin Yisagiri. He's also the dude that got me into rap.
Okay.
And he used to skate or whatnot. And one day I remember he was like, "Yo, man, let me see if you could do something." I got on the skateboard and I like bust my ass like badly.
Yeah.
So then from then I was just like, "Yo, like, you know, with me I had a lot of falls in my life, and every fall was one of those things. Is like, yo, I ain't gonna fall no more." You know what I mean? And I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna fucking ride this skateboard." And, you know, I just kept, I kept getting on, and before you know it, it just became a thing.
Wow.
How bad was it when you said falls? Like Watts, I'm not gonna assume the worst, but you know, how bad was it? Like,
make a long story short, I'll explain how bad it is. So where I grew up at, my grad class it's probably like 350 some black males.
yeah.
There's only like 3 of us alive right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Out of 300?
Like out of 300 something, and one of them the 4th one just got killed recently. Like you can Google the news story. His name is Ray Mafia Ray. He just got killed recently. And like I said, my whole I grew up watching all my friends just like do.
Damn,
So
that's a lot of
I
deaths.
took falls, man. I took
yeah.
Watts is different from the rest of the world.
Yeah.
Like it's like a third world country. You know, J-Rock. Anybody will tell you that.
Yeah.
It's ugly right now.
Yeah, when I first met Tyrese, when he was in high school, I used to go out to Watts, and I used to look around like, damn.
Yeah, it's
Watts.
real.
I mean, it's some greatness of coming
it's a
out.
lot
Watts.
of
Yeah, I
greatness.
don't want to paint that picture,
Right.
but it's hard.
But like I even tell people this, it's not greatness. Like, really think about it. Our towers is made of trash. Like
Speak on that.
it's
Speak on
made
that.
of like our
Watts Towers.
Watts Towers is made of recycled cans, bubble gum, and like molded trash into towers.
Wow. Okay.
Like broken bottle glasses. So like we feel happy, like, yo, we got something to look up to. No, we just turned trash into something good.
Wow. Did you have to did you get jumped in? Did you have to claim
No.
a set?
No. Like I said, my family, not my family in general, but like my side where I grew up at, like I grew up on the Crip side, the Grave Street side of the Watts or whatever is segregated in 4 different sections. But I grew up on the Grave Street side, so I wasn't really courted in the gang. I just grew up, you know what I mean? Like I grew up in it. All my friends from Grape, my family members from Grape, my brothers from Grape. Remind you, although that happened, that took place, J-Rock was my best friend growing up.
The whole time.
The whole time. Me and J-Rock was literally like this growing up. Like my day one best friend.
Wow.
And like even though he was from the the other
side, yeah.
like we were really like best friends growing up. All through middle school. Like my day one. Like to this day I hit him up every day like, nigga, I want my Nintendo games, nigga. I forgot.
Yeah, he got you for him, huh?
No, he just I let him use them, and as we got older, it became that not divide, but it's like, it just became like it was like one of those moments like damn, like my boy is on the opposite team. Like it's like, say for instance, like LeBron James and Dwayne Wade when they finally play, it's like, damn, my boy on the other team now. Fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's one of those feelings. So, but like I said,
But y'all never had no
no,
friction over it.
hell no. To this day, to this day, me and J-Rock, whenever I see Rock, it's like it's probably the longest hug in the world.
Yeah.
Because we know what we going through on both sides. You know what I mean? So
Did that friendship ever lead to possible talks about meeting with TDE?
not necessarily, but like I'm still not sure if TDE itself knows me and J-Rock's relationship. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if J-Rock ever really spoke on it to the camp, but I'm real cool with Absol. As you know, like last time I battled Absol on his album.
Yeah.
So me and Absol is cool. To be honest, like I would love to be a part of TDE. I just know from a street perspective, it wouldn't really work because knowing the side that TDE represents, I can't bring none of my family members
to a function.
It's over.
Yeah. So even in 2016,
That don't mean anything.
That don't mean nothing.
That don't mean nothing.
As adult males,
not because it's history behind it. Like you know what I mean. Like it's like this. For example, let's take like right now, like one of my friends that just got killed. They got killed by the other side, and like the kid, like my boy had a son, so his son is already from that side. He's gonna grow up. Y'all killed my daddy. It's never gonna end. So it's like an everlasting beef that's really not gonna ever end. Like it's sad to say, a lot of us get on the business tip, and a lot of us is willing to do business, but like you still got the knuckleheads. Like, nah, I ain't doing it. So, you know, I would love one day, this is my plans, you know, the bigger I get, hopefully, like, me and J-Rod could put something together and try to, like, you know, fix it.
Yeah. Man, that'd be, you see, but that right there, that's the hope.
Right.
That's the hope quotient,
That's
you
the
know,
hope,
and
you know.
with hope, you know, can come results.
Yeah.
And J-Rock is
Like-
one of the realest.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
see, this is the crazy part. This is why I say I take falls. So we was just filming the battle rap movie titled Bodied. The movie is titled Bodied. What's the name of the main director, babe? Joseph Kahn was filming the movie.
Joseph Kahn
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
Joseph Kahn from Lincoln Park.
Yeah, he
From
does all the
from
music.
Lincoln-
Yeah, he
from
does all
Lincoln
the
Park,
he
too.
does all the
Yeah,
music
yeah,
videos.
yeah.
Yeah. So he's filming the battle rap movie Bodied or whatnot.
Yeah.
And so I played a role in the movie, and pretty much Joe hit me and was like, "Yo, I need you to pick like your background people. You know who you want to be in your background." So me, I was trying to do something that would have made like a very big impact on Watts. So what I did was I got my boy Gutter, A2I Gutter from Bounty Hunters.
Yeah.
I got him.
Bounty Hunters. So
All right,
you gotta-
Bounty Hunters is J-Rock's side.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the
Okay.
Nickerson Gardens.
Okay.
So I got my boy A2I Gutter from Bounty Hunters, and I got my day one boy Chop from Grave Street. I brought them together. These are people who possibly shot at each other before.
Yeah. Yeah.
I brought them together for the movie and was like, yo, I need y'all to come together for the movie. Like because it'll like the world may not know what this means,
Yeah.
but to our neighborhood, they'll be like, yo, those two gunners came together for something big. Maybe we should follow. That same day I had both of them on the movie set. My boy that I just told you got killed the same day. While we were on the movie set, he got killed like literally a couple of blocks away. And like before we can film the movie, both of them had to leave.
So it never happened.
It never got to happen.
Oh,
That's what I mean
yeah,
by
that-
taking
that-
falls. Like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like sometimes I look up to God and be like, bruh.
Yeah.
Like I was trying to do something. Like, you know what I mean? Like what like how did like all right, like that could have happened 2 days later. It could have happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why right now? Like we're on the movie set. Yo, so I'm on the movie set. My boy Chop just started crying. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck wrong? Like, he like, yo, let me talk to you real quick. He pulled me to the side. He go, yo, the Bounty Hunters just killed Mafia Ray. What? What are you talking about? So then Gutter get a call. Like, yo, boom, boom, boom. So now Gutter and Chop is like kind of looking at each other like,
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? Like, do we stay? Like, and now you got to think from the gangster perspective. They probably wanted to stay, but they didn't know what the other person was
Would
thinking.
do. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Gutter probably was like, okay, Chop probably gonna try something after this shit over. So they just was like, yo, I'ma bounce before we fuck up this movie set. Cause this is not, you know,
Yeah.
it's not
You
no
don't know
just,
what's gonna happen.
yeah, it's a, you know, so they both left. So I'm just sitting at the movie set like, damn, the universe won't even allow me to make a difference. So, you know, it's just, that's what I mean by I take falls, man. It's hard, man. It's hard growing up where I'm from. And, you know, a lot of people think like, yo, why Daylyt do some of the wild shit? Like, and, you know, I do it because I'm like, yo, it's either I could be doing all this wild shit y'all see online, or I could be another statistic in the hood with the rest of the homies.
Doing that wild shit like
You know, just Vlad TV, blog, you know, just troll, all type of stupid shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, at least I'm not violent.
you're not violent. You damn near shit on stage though.
Yeah,
at that-
That's
yeah,
wild. That's
It was
wild.
wild.
Dave.
It was wild.
That was violent to me because
was
I was
wild.
right
Yeah,
there.
you was
man.
wild. I was like, yo, I'm out.
Yeah, yeah. I was
Yeah,
like,
man.
I think a little nugget came out.
It was
too.
like
Ew.
it was like it was part of my plan. It was a Snicker. It was a piece of Snicker. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? It
Yeah.
was part of my whole show.
But I was standing right next to you. You didn't tell me the plan.
Nobody knows. You're not supposed to know the plans. But
Yeah.
you know, like I said, stuff like that, like the world may say, yo, this nigga crazy. But like for the people in my neighborhood, they just be like, damn, like that's dope because this nigga really crazy in real life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, coming from my background, like a few motherfuckers, like, I'd rather him do that than do some of the other shit he done in life. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Did you have to participate in? I don't want you to incriminate
No,
yourself.
I ain't incriminate myself, but
Yeah.
you know, like for like I've always been on a different road where most of my homies was like, yo, like we'll do this. You got the gift to get us out of this.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like it's not really like we don't need you to be on the front line. Like you stand for a different purpose. You know what I mean? And like I said, I've always been behind my neighborhood from everything they need. Like, You know, I did like a lot of music videos for a lot of my homies, a lot of photography. Like, remind you, on the outside, I do like music and photography, videography, all that stuff. But like, you know, I've always helped my neighborhood in a different way from just going out, being in the field. Like,
do you wake up every morning like in fear though? Like when you live in that environment, that what might happen? What could happen
so,
to
you know,
anybody?
I don't live in Watts no more.
Okay.
I'm pretty financially stable.
Okay.
You know, and I live in Orange County now. But you know, I do wake up every day and I go, damn, like I'd be scared to scroll down my Facebook wall.
Yeah.
I'd be scared. Like, I'd be scared to hit refresh on Instagram because every time I do, it's like, damn, so-and-so got locked up. So-and-so got shot. So-and-so, you know what I mean? Like, so it's like, it's hard sometimes. Like, but, you know, like I said, I just try to keep my head clear and just try to show, like, you know, my neighborhood, like, you could do better. Like,
you could do better. Daylyt is here. We're going to play some new music, man. I'm glad I finally got you up here.
Yes, sir.
It's been years in the making. What is the wildest thing, DB? What's the wildest thing you heard he did? I want to demyth the rumors.
I think you covered the doodoo one already. So,
did you ever shit on stage though?
I never really shitted on stage. That's the best part about it. Never.
So you never did?
Nope.
You exposed your ass though.
Yeah, just a booty cheek or two.
Okay.
Or two.
That booty cheek was way too close to me in that slaughterhouse style.
Earlier today, somebody, I won't say who in the room, mentioned something about a dick coming out.
Whoa. Daylyt.
So, all right, so make a long story short, I battled a female. I battled this one female chick.
Make a long story short.
It's a long story short. So I battled this female, and so I went hard on her. Like, I probably went harder on her than I went on every guy. So I went hard, and then like after, you know, it was in the third round, everybody was like, "Leave her alone, Daylyt." So I'm like,
oh damn.
Yeah. So I'm like, all right, man, the battle over with. I'm gonna just give the ladies a special surprise. Then fuck it. So I asked the crowd. I'm like, yo, all the men. The battle's over with. Y'all could go home.
Yeah.
All the men go home. So all the men just leaving. All the men leaving. It's only ladies left in the venue. I go, ladies, raise your hands if you want me to whip it out. All the ladies raise their hands. I climbed to the top of the rope like Ultimate Warrior. Whipped it out.
Sheesh.
Damn.
Fuck it.
And then what's your actual woman think
She-
about this?
She was like, well, it's part of your job. Hey, you know, nobody touched it. You know,
Okay.
No, it is what it is.
Look,
That's
don't
a ride or
touch.
die right there. boy.
Nobody touched it.
Dude, okay, so that's the story. That's how it happened. All right, and the rest is history. And
Yes, sir.
each one of those antics, interesting enough, made you more and more popular.
Oh, yeah.
Made you more and more notable, which you were totally aware of when you were doing them.
Oh, yeah. It wasn't like most people, like I said, you on my Periscope,
Yeah.
like I'm not just an idiot walking around. You know what I mean? Like, everything I do is calculated. And I'm not as wild as I seem. Like, you know, everything you see online, every interview, everything, it's all part of my plan.
It's all a part of the plan.
Yeah.
Well, I want to talk about some of the stuff I've seen on, watch you go into on Periscope too. Daylyt is here. Words is the new project. Eminem's on this, right? John Connor's on this.
Yes, sir.
Lupe Fiasco's on this. Busy Bone is on this. And we're going to find out who else is on this. You want to talk with Daylyt, it's 888-742-3345. This song is called Bruh.
You have a 413.
Bruh!
African male
Bruh!
in a beautiful neighborhood. He's clearly not.
Hey, Daylyt. Sway in the Morning, Shade 45. That one is called Bruh. The album is called Words. Daylyt. Daylyt.
Yes, sir.
You remember the name. It's a sick name, Daylyt. How'd you get Daylyt?
Make a long story short, too, like I said, my boy Kevin Eastergary, the one that got me in skating, he pretty much got me in rap, too. So one day, I got the name Daylyt before I was even rapping. But he used to always call me Day. So that day I fell, you know, like I fell hard. He was like, damn, Day, like you old light ass nigga. Like you old Daylyt ass nigga. It's like, nigga, I'm gonna call you Daylyt. And literally from then, like I ran with it.
You
From
ran
that
with
day.
it.
Yeah.
When did you get the tats on your face?
This was about what, 4 years ago, 5 years ago? It was about 4 years ago. It was probably right after my son was born, right? Right after my son was born. You know, when my son was born, like you know, it came to a decision in my life where I was like, yo, it's two ways I could go about being a father. You know, I can be a typical American father. You know, I go get a regular job, support my son, you know what I mean, and watch him play with toys. Or I could be my son's superhero. I can literally put the image in my head, like, I want to play with a toy of my dad. I want to play, like, and, you know, to look like a superhero, you're going to have to be one to your child. And at that moment, I was like, yo, you know what? I'm not being an American dad. I don't want to be American dad. I want my son to really look up to me, like, and that's why I just, you know, I became the character that I am. So now, you know, in the general, when I come home, like, my son is like, yo, Dad, what did you do today? Did you save somebody? Did you save the world? Like, you know what I mean? So he looked at me completely different from a father figure. Like, he actually looked up to me.
Wow.
Yeah. What do people, though, what's like the strangest reaction?
Yeah, like when you got the supermarket.
And like to make it even worse, you got to think, I live in Orange County, and it's probably like where I'm at, literally where I'm at, it's only one black, it's just me.
Yeah, and the rest is white people, right?
It's just me.
So when they're looking at you, what do they think?
It's amazing. Because, like, you know, or it's dope to just see, like, or not dope, but it's weird when, you know, you see just a black nigga, like, okay, that's a black nigga. But, like, I'm like a black nigga with a big-ass thing on his face. Yeah. You know what I mean? So when I walk in the banks, like, it just be funny. Like, to me, it's fun because the world opens up for me. Yeah. Like, I come outside, everybody go in the house. Like, I go to the supermarket, like, aisle 1 is open. Nobody's on aisle 1. I'm like, oh, shit, fine. You know what I mean? Shit. You know, like the world literally spreads, like, they don't want no part of me, like, at all. Like, and it feel good. Like, I feel like a creative player. Like, I'm like, yo. You know what I mean? So it just be dope. Like, but
never regrets though.
No, not one bit, man. I believe if I didn't make that decision, I'd probably be somewhere at a standard 9-to-5 cashier somewhere.
That was interesting. Would you ever consider taking the tats off your face?
I told myself maybe after my career is completely over, you know, like where I'm like already up there where that picture gonna be, because I'm gonna be right there soon. Yeah. When I'm right there. I'll probably do it. I'll hang up the bat suit, in other words.
Okay, the album is called Words.
Yes, sir.
You just had a battle, a URL battle. Shout out to Smack and the whole.
Shout out to Smack
in the movement. This was your first one. Why? Like, what was this people call beef?
So it wasn't even really a beef. My thing was, like I said, I'm more of a risk taker and an obstacle breaker. So, you know, URL is quote unquote the NBA of battle rap. Yeah. It's like, if you don't touch URL, you pretty much, you know what I mean? Like, it's like playing overseas. Yeah, you can make $1 zillion, but you play overseas, nobody cares. Yeah. And pretty much that's what URL was for me. So I created this goal in my head, was like, yo, I could be bigger than URL without them. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a rule breaker. Like, you know, if URL is a matrix and everybody's plugged into the matrix, like, I feel like, yo, I could live without the plug. And, you know, that also played a big part in a lot of my antics and stuff, just to get notoriety. Like, so I built up my whole career, like, not like, and it's not like URL didn't want me. Like, URL is already like, yo, they come to the lead, and I'm like, nah, I could do it without y'all. You know what I mean? So I built up that whole buzz, that whole resume without doing it and without doing URL. And it came to a point where I was like, all right, now I'm done with all the shenanigans, you know, I'm a worldwide known person. Like, people don't even know I battle rap. They just know me from whatever I did. Yeah. So now that I got that buzz, it was like, all right, now I could come home. Now I'm not just a player coming into the league from the draft. I'm like a LeBron James now.
Did you feel the difference once you
yes.
them? Yeah.
Oh, my God.
It's a big difference.
It is a big...
Welcome to the league.
It is a big difference. Like, you know, I seen like after and not only what did I have a battle, like, I went there and went ape shit. Like, ape shit. But I seen the difference in, you know, like I'm reading all the comments and motherfuckers like, yo, Daylyt in my top 5. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, damn, it's real.
It's real.
It's real.
It's the real NBA URL.
Yeah, it's real.
It's a great movement. You got Eminem on this project. How? What's your relationship with him?
So it's weird because Eminem is like the weirdest person in the world. He don't talk, but he talk a lot. Like, he's like weird. So how it all happened after the Total Slaughter stuff. You know,
Well, you got the Total Slaughter was the reality show.
the reality show, the Shady Records, Slaughterhouse, whatever, yada yada yada. So, you know, you got to think this is the greatest rapper on the planet. He don't give a fuck about y'all niggas' lyrics. Y'all don't impress him.
Yeah.
So, you know, I had that in mind the whole time. And Eminem said it in the trailer. He was like, yo, I want to see some dope raps, but I want to see something crazy. I had that in mind the whole time I went up in there like, yo, what would Eminem do in a moment like this? He would show his fucking ass. Literally. Like when you know you better than everybody, there's no need to prove you better. Look at the reality TV show. I swept through the whole house.
Yeah.
Literally like that, straight through the whole house. So, you know, when I got to that big moment, I'm like, yo, I wonder, like, I want to, like, because I know he's going to sit there and watch this. I want this motherfucker to crack up dying. And, you know, that was part of my whole shenanigan. After that, you know, I got the call and it was like, yo, here's a gift for you. And I didn't know what it was, you know. I downloaded the fucking Wave and it was just like a random hook.
Wow.
And I was like, oh, shit. Okay. Then, like, I replied to the email and nobody replied back. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I thought we had, like, some type of, you know what I mean? Yeah, like, we had zero connection. It was just like, here, nigga, get the fuck out of here. Like, so, you know, I was like, okay. You know what I mean? I even hit the DM on Twitter. And I'm going to hit the Instagram. I'm like, well, I just got to be happy with it. You know what I mean? Like, I got to be happy with what I got. You know what I mean? So that was pretty much it. Like,
how's your relationship? Because Drake goes to a lot of the battles. Too.
Oh yeah,
he's
a big supporter.
A big supporter. Do you and him have a relationship?
We're actually very cool. Outside the internet. You know, due to like a lot of my shenanigans, you know, and his brand and his PR side, you know, we can't really be. You know how the industry
you
go.
can't fuck his shit up.
Yeah, I can't fuck his shit up. Like, you know what I mean? Like when you got a specific type of brand, you can't really attach your brand to that specific type of brand if you don't want that negativity there. So, you know, like, but besides that, like me and Drake real cool. I see him at parties. I see him, you know, here and there, and it's all like, oh, Daylyt, come take a picture. You know what I mean? It's like it's always love. So like we got a very cool relationship outside the internet. Like,
okay, cool. So, but it's not like, hey, what's up? How you doing, man? You want to come hang out? Type?
I get those calls.
Yeah,
I get those calls, but like I'm not really a Hollywood nigga.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I may seem like I belong in the Hollywood world, but it just ain't my cup of tea. Like, to me, I feel like, for example, I don't wear name brand clothes. You know what I mean? I'm not in the fashion world. I'm not trying to keep up with the Joneses. So, and like, when I go to these parties, that's all I feel. Everybody is like trying to outdo each other.
Yeah.
And I don't got time for that. Like,
it's a weird little
you
cycle.
know, it's like this, like when I'm around, I'm like, why people looking at me up and down and trying to, like, what are those? And I'm like, well, I don't care about none
It's
of
that dick swinging contest.
It's exactly what it is. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, nigga, I sat at the table, nigga, I ordered, nigga, 15 bottles. Nigga, no, you're stupid, nigga. The drinks cost $39.99 at Costco's. Nigga, why would you pay?
That's so true.
Why would the fuck you pay $1,000, nigga, for a fucking bottle, bro? It's $39. Like, that's the type of shit I can't be around. Like, it's not even worth it.
So let me ask you this, because Adele, she's gone on record to say that she would never be like a spokesperson for L'Oreal. She wants to be known just as a singer. She doesn't want to make it better. She doesn't want extra money from Pepsi or whatever. Would that be the case for you?
Hell no. If L'Oreal called me and was like, yo, I need you on this ad, nigga, I'm on it. I'm on that ad. Adele, you tripping. Shit.
What about Joe Budden? How's your relationship?
I'm very cool with Joe. You know what I mean? You know, a lot of people was kind of shocked about the cat out the bag shit.
It's a song he got we're gonna play called Cat Out the Bag.
Y'all know how I work.
Yeah.
And I tell people this. Right now I'm playing the gatekeeper of all rap beefs. Any rap beef that come online, I'm getting involved.
Okay.
Because I feel like battle rap itself is like the gatekeeper to lyricism.
Yeah.
So if y'all motherfuckers, if y'all South niggas, y'all can do whatever the fuck y'all want. Lil Yachty, y'all don't care about none of y'all niggas. But if you gonna rap, if you gonna actually rap on the track, nigga, I'm getting in it.
Even if Drake is doing it?
I don't give a fuck. I'm getting in it. I don't care who got. I told Drake when that whole Drake and Eminem shit was going off, I hit Drake right in the DM and said, hey, my nigga, I'm getting in this shit if it pop off. I don't care who, I'm getting in it.
Did he respond?
He was like, he put the little emoji with the big eyes, like, shh. I'm like, bro, I'm getting in everything.
So you got into the Drake Joe Budden?
I got into the Drake Meek Mill shit. I got into the Drake Meek Mill shit. I got into the Joe Budden shit. I about to jump into the Eminem shit. I almost went in Future. I almost tore Future head off when he said that shit. I don't know who he was talking about. I don't know why. I feel he was talking about me. I'm gonna explain the story when he said, "You just a battle rapper. I'm an official trapper." What was that? Big Rings? That was Big Rings.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell you what happened. This is why I think it was a shot at me, kind of, because prior to that, he had a show in Orange County at the Orange County Observatory, and I went to the show. Like I had on like fake dreads and like fucking glasses and shit. I got the video on my gram and everything. I had on fake dreads and the glasses and shit, and I bought a regular ticket. I went in like a regular person. So like I'm in the middle of the crowd, turn it up. So like I start turning up to the max, and people's like, "Yo, this dude tripping!" Like, so like I'm turning up in the middle of the fucking shit, like boom, boom, boom. Everybody like pulling their phones out. Shit. This is the middle of his concert. Everybody's like pulling, not looking at him, like, "Yo, like Instagram this weird dude at the Future concert." So then like I pulled the wig off, and everybody's like, "Oh shit, that's Daylyt." So then before you know it, people start taking pictures. This is the middle of his show.
Damn.
People are like taking pictures of me and shit. So I walk out the back, a sea of people follow me.
Damn.
Right out
during his show.
During his show.
Okay.
And literally like a couple of weeks later, that shit came out. So I was like, oh no.
You just a battle rapper.
I'm an official trapper.
trapper.
It was kind of weird. I don't know. I almost went, but I wasn't sure. I'm like, no, Future, cool. He ain't even a rapper like that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. He a trapper.
He's a trapper, not a rapper.
But yeah, like I said, I jump in all the rap beats, man. I feel like at the point to where I'm trying to show the world, if you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it. And I'm very serious when it comes down to that type of shit.
A lot of battle rappers cannot transition into making music.
Right.
I've had a few of them up here who can't even rhyme over beats.
I know why though.
True.
Why?
I'm gonna tell you why. Like, cause most of the battle rappers started off battle rapping. You know what I mean? They started off actually battle rapping. They never was like doing music before battle rap. Me, I did music before battle rap, and I jumped in battle rap as an outlet. Like I'm like, yo, you know what I mean? I'm a rapper. I don't want to do the shake that tail feather type of shit. So battle rap was the only place I can go where I could still be lyrical and get appreciation for my lyrical ability. But some battle rappers, man, I'm telling you, they all be hitting me like, yo, Daylyt, jump on this. And I'd be like, I can't do it, bro. Because like I said, in battle rap, there is no beat. Like in the new era of battle rap, there is no beat. There is no metronome. There is nothing. So you can't expect somebody that don't even understand like a metronome to be good on the beat. You can't even expect it. But then like some battle rappers transitioned very well. Let's take French Montana. French was I knew him from battle rap. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like in the earlier like the Smack DVDs, I used to see French battling. Yeah. And then he disappeared for a minute, then he came back, and I'm like, yo, he made it.
He got a formula.
He found a formula. You know, but you know, he dumbed it down a little bit, and you know, he became a world known.
Is that considered being a sellout though?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
But I mean, it's either that or, you know, be one of them regular niggas on the corner, like lyrical miracle niggas. Is either or. Lyrical miracle. Is like I kind of sold out with the shenanigans. You know, I still rap, but I sold out with the shenanigans.
Showing your ass and that sort of stuff.
All that shit. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Now, I respect French. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, like, you know, he could have.
French is happy.
He's happy.
He's traveling the world.
It's either that or be another nigga on the corner like, yo, buy my lyrical CD.
Yeah.
Right, you got Iggy Azalea on yachts.
Dot Mob, yo, it's my family.
That's your family, right?
My family.
What made you join Dot Mob?
It go way back. It go way back. Make a long story short, one of the main members in Dot Mob is named Norms. He, like if you look at all Murder Mook old videos, is a tall black dude, look like a monkey, whatnot. Tall black dude. No, everybody know Norm. They call him Mr. President now. Okay. He that nigga right now. Okay. But back in the days, we used to play on the same basketball team. He used to live in LA. He used to play for LA City Basketball College. And we played on the same team and shit. And this is like 2004. And he used to always call me like, yo, I got my man in New York. He a rapper. You got to listen to him. So me and Mook used to spar back on the phone and shit. Is back in 2003.
Damn.
Yeah, like 2003, 2004. And I've always been like in that little Dot Mob circle since way back then. So it's
we had them up here, man. They smashed it, man. I want to get y'all back, all of y'all back up here again, man. I love that mob. What y'all stand for. This is what I want to do, man. I want to play the cat out the bag. And I wish we had the lyrics so I could read some of them off. But some of the things you say, you mentioned something about $30,000. What was that?
What
was that?
So, Total Slaughter. Pretty much, I don't want to spoil it before the song drop, but
we're gonna play the song anyway.
Somebody was supposed to pay me. I don't want to say no. I don't want to say no name.
Who was it?
Somebody was supposed to pay me some money to point shave the battle, because it was a lot of bets on that battle.
Yeah.
So I was supposed to get a large amount of money to throw the battle, which I threw the battle. I blew it, and the rest of it didn't come through. So
who was that somebody? Joe Budden.
It is.
Joe Budden was gonna pay you $30,000 to point shave. He told
him
you
and Crooked Eye had a bet.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know how much ever the bet was for. But he was like, "Yo, we betting a large amount. If you lose on purpose, because Crooked Eye, Crooked Eye betting on you because you from Cali. So if you lose on purpose, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, all right, well, it's over.
Man, can I call Crooked? I could call him right now.
If you want to.
Hold on, shit. Let me see if this shit is true. Real quick.
One shot.
Let me call Crooked.
Call him and see.
Crooked probably hate me for doing this too, but damn it,
We in the moment.
I like checking the facts.
We too deep now.
But see, this is what I'm saying though. I don't know, like I don't know if Joe Budden even talked to Crooked. This is what Joe told me.
Okay.
So I don't know.
No, let's see. Let's see what Crooked.
Let's see.
Pick up. This will be. It's early on the West.
It's early.
So,
oh yeah, it is.
Yes, it's early on the West. But wouldn't it be great if Crooked picked up?
Yo, what's up, man?
Oh,
hey, Crooked in the building. Let's go, Crooked.
Yo, Crooked, what up, man? How you doing? Good morning, brother.
Good morning, bro. What's good with it?
I got Daylyt on the air, man. I want to let you know you live on the air. All right.
Hey.
Oh snap.
Oh shit.
Okay. I want to ask you a question because Daylyt just told a story, and I want to see if you ain't got to incriminate or nothing. I just want to know if you know about this. Okay.
All right.
All right. Daylyt said he got a song called "The Cat Out of the Bag," and he talks about this $30,000 that he alleges that Joe Budden owes him because he said Joe told him that you and him had a bet on who would win, and that you was betting on Daylyt to win. Is that true?
That I was betting on Daylyt?
Yeah, for the Total Slaughter battle.
That me and Joe had a bet.
Yeah. Hello?
Let me see. I think I bet on
Crook?
yeah, you know what?
It's early.
It's
early.
I bet on Daylyt. I knew Daylyt was going to be one of them ones.
Well, how much was your bet? Yeah, he don't want to say.
Run that cat out the bag, man. Run that cat out the bag.
I can't remember that.
Run that cat out the bag, man.
Run buck with you, dog.
Can't remember it, Crook. All right, hey. By the way, Crooked is the one who spearheaded this whole one-shot TV show we have on BET every Tuesday at 10, man. We need every rapper in the world to support us. Anybody we've supported, we need that support. It's time for reciprocation. We need that support back.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Crook, so you don't remember that, huh?
Yeah, we definitely do. Yeah, man. You know what, though? Yeah, I can't even remember, dog. But that's probably because man, my memory ain't what it used to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Crook.
They kind of wiped it out. You know what I'm saying? But if Daylyt said, I don't got no reason not to believe it.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Okay,
yes, sir.
That's what's up. I'm gonna send you the song "The Cat Out the Bag" so you can hear it. All right?
Yeah, send me that, man.
All right.
Daylyt, keep doing your thing.
Yes, sir. What's up, baby?
All right, we're gonna play this song, man, and then it's so many. Thank you, Crook, man. Have a good Well, I'll hit you later. All right.
Early.
Peace. Yeah, that's how we do,
like
man.
I said,
yeah,
he probably don't remember, but it was real, bro.
Yeah.
It was real.
And you never got your 30K.
Oh, I got like a little bit of it, not all of it.
But you enjoy it, cool.
Oh, we cool.
All right. This is the cat out the bag right here. Daylyt is here. You want to talk with him, 888-742-3345. We got beats for you to spit over.
Hey.
Problems with OVO.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no problems, man. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real. What's that about?
It's too early to speak on it. But, you know, like I said, the cat is out the bag, man.
Were you supposed to become a member of OVO?
Not necessarily. Like I said, I was already, you know, plugged in through OVO sponsoring the battle rap shit. And like I said, you know, with these industry niggas, like, it's weird because, like, you know, like, you'll see a motherfucker, everything cool. And then, like, you know, it's like I would, like the M shit. Like, nigga, like, I thought we was, you know what I mean? Like, nigga, you send me a verse. Like, nigga, what, you know what I mean? It'd be that type of shit sometimes. So, you know,
what happened with Drake?
Nothing necessarily happened. After the Future shit, you know, Drake hit me, and he was like, yo, like, I don't really got nothing to do with the Future shit. Cause I hit Drake, I'm like, yo, like, you know what I mean? Like, the nigga, did he throw a shot at me on the song or whatever? And Drake pretty much was like, I don't really got nothing to do with that. And then, like, after that day, like I don't really speak to him that much. Like, just after that day, so I'm like, okay, you know what I mean? Like, boom, all right, you're not sponsoring another battle, nigga. Okay, boom, okay, all right, cool. I just throw it out there a little bit. You know what I mean?
So you trolling him a little bit right now?
It's kind of like fishing a little bit.
Fishing a little bit?
Fishing a little bit.
Because he don't owe you nothing.
No, he don't owe me nothing.
Right?
He don't owe me nothing.
He's an easy target. Everybody's taking shots at that dude.
I ain't take no shots at him though. Like I said,
if he heard that, he might think that's a shot.
I just stated the facts. Like, you know, that song I did, which was Uncharged Up. You know, I did write all of it. You know what I mean? And I ain't asked for no money off of it, but I wrote it. You know what I mean? You can have it. There you go.
Wait, you wrote Charged Up?
I didn't say charged up. I said uncharged up.
Okay. That's why I want clarity.
Uncharged up. So, you know, I ain't asked for nothing off of it, though. It's just what you can have it.
Uncharged Up. Is that one I'm not familiar with? You know that one?
It's some other shit. It did pretty good. It got like 6 million views or some shit. It did pretty good.
Uncharged Up. You gonna pull that up, Bundy? I like to just say it and pull it up.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. While he's pulling that up, I know you want to ask him some questions.
Yeah, Dave, because earlier when you were talking about, you know, on your Periscope, you show a different side of you beyond like all the antics and whatnot. And you get into a lot of symbolism and things that start making me think about the Illuminati, different types of conspiracy theories. What's on your mind when it comes to that realm right now?
So, you know, first and most foremost, a big shout out to a lot of the people that I go there with. I want to make a special shout out to my brother Polite. He's another person that's in my corner, just in life in general. Brother Polite. But where I go, you know, the more and more I grow as a person. Like I said, I'm originally from Cairo, Egypt, so I know a lot of stuff that most Americans don't know in the first place. And I understand, like, symbolism. Our entire culture is based off symbolism, you know, from the pyramids, from wherever you can possibly think.
The money, the currency.
Everything about life is symbolism. And, you know, what goes on inside of my head is, you know, how can I break through the world and tell them that, you know, truthfully be told they've been lied to. You know, a lot of us have been lied to, whether we want to accept it or not. Like, for example, one of the things I go into on Periscope is like words in general. Like, let's take the English language. You know, most of the people fail to realize, like, we're trapped inside that English language. And the way we're trapped in it is, if you don't know any other language, how can you study something else other than what that English language gives to you? And why I call it is, it's things you got to break up. For example, these are words that people don't understand. Acronyms, for example. The English language is all acronyms. You have to take it and really understand what it was. So let's break up the words. Language. Let's take that word which. Then you got to take spelling, which, spelling. Then what else you do with words? Cursive, curse, which, spell. Understand what we dealing with. We dealing with something very big. And
you believe words have power.
I believe words have powers. I don't believe I know words have power. And I tell people this. A pimp, I say this all the time on my Periscope, a pimp is a spellcaster. A pimp have power.
Yeah.
They can take a fucking girl and turn her into a zombie. You get what I'm saying? Like I've seen, not to throw it under the bus, but like I remember I was like 19 or 20, and I went to this house party. It was some shit Bishop Don Juan threw.
Yeah.
And I remember I brought some people there. Like I brought like a couple of my homeboys. My homeboy brought his wife. He brought his wife there. Like they were married like a few years. I remember this with all my heart. I remember Bishop Don Juan walked up to her. He said something to her. I don't know what the fuck he said to her, but it was like maybe like 10 words max. Whispered to her, dun 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 dun. Literally about a month later, she was one of his bitches.
And she left your homeboy.
Husband, yeah.
Bruh.
Okay.
That shit real.
No, I definitely think there's power in words.
There's a lot of power in words.
That's why you call the album Words?
That's why I call a lot of the album Words. It's a lot of words in there.
So are there any words that you've regretted putting on wax?
The more I grow, the more I start to understand words, and I start to understand how much we're being lied to. For example, if you say the word people, it sounds like people. If you spell the word out, it's people. So who's really wrong? Mm-hmm. Like people should be spelled P-E-E-P-O-L-E, but it's not spelled that way. So that's what I'm saying. Like we're all being tricked with this language.
What's the biggest lie you think that the American public is being shown on a daily basis or told?
That racism don't exist anymore.
Mm-hmm.
That's like one of the biggest lies that's being put out there. Like everything is all good and we should just be chill and nothing should be happening. Like everything is not all good.
Daylyt, ladies and gentlemen. Drake don't respond to him no more. Em never responded back.
Damn, man.
Joe Budden didn't pay him.
I told you I'd be having falls, man.
Got problems, man.
I'd be having too many problems.
But the new album is coming. We don't have a definite date.
Definite. Big shouts out to my exclusive producer, which is Darren Vegas. I don't know if you're familiar with Darren Vegas. He worked on a lot of big hits, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Keisha Cole, Lisa Left Eye Lopez. Crooked Eye. He produced all Crooked Eye early shit in the beginning. Lil G, I'm honored to be working with a man that has only worked with great people.
Yeah, he's one of those. It's a couple of people that don't get the acknowledgement. People don't know of. They don't know the history. They don't know the legacy. He's one of those people. Okay. Before you leave, man, we got Mary Jean up here, and Mary Jean has been prominent in adult film industry for quite some time. Very very known, very celebrated. And she's making a transition now into, she's a business owner now. She has her own beauty salon. So I want her to witness what's about to happen. You don't mind if I bring her up?
No, I don't want.
Mary Jane, you want to come sit down?
Mary, come.
Come sit down, because she's going to talk about her beauty salon next. And we're going to see if she could give some head massages to a couple of these guys.
Scalp.
Scalp. I'm sorry, scalp massages. My bad.
Damn.
See the power of words right there. See, I said head and everybody thought one way.
Don't trick the people.
But before you do that, man, you mind jumping on some instrumentals for us?
Yeah, throw something up.
We got about 5 of them for you.
Throw something up.
Okay, let's go.
It's Sway in the morning, only
on Shade 45.